Hi, my name is Liz Hathway and this is my astrological look at the week ahead, and that's the week starting Monday the 11th of March 2019. I think we're quite lucky this week. I always sort of appreciate sort of Sun and Pluto aspects, particularly the sextiles and the trines and the quintiles and the sort of, shall we say, more friendly aspects. Particularly the sextile is interesting because although sextiles maybe have a little less dynamic sort of energy than the trine, they're a little less, you can't take them for granted, let's put it like that. The sextiles you have to work for, you have to make it happen, you have to really put some effort in to get a sextile to deliver the goods. But my goodness, they can deliver them. And when we look at a Sun-Pluto aspect, we are looking at things like self-understanding, knowing yourself in a way. And it also gives you that ability, if you care to look, to understand other people, to understand their motives. And because Pluto is in self-serving Capricorn, you can make things happen this week. You can, and I'm not saying that this in any way negative, by the way, but there is that ability to get the things that you want, to somehow be able to, kind of engage with the other person and understand where your interests and their interests meet and make something productive happen as a result of that. Because Pisces is a great sign. It's imaginative, it's creative, it's sensitive, it feels the undercurrents, but it also has a sort of maybe an inability to commit sometimes. It likes to have that room to maneuver itself. It's very difficult to catch a fish. So then this Capricorn energy, this Pluto Capricorn energy, which is, foot on solid ground, very pragmatic, very goal orientated, very keep the eye on the ball sort of energy. It kind of is a big boost to the Sun in Pisces. It helps, the Sun in Pisces as well get foot on the ground, get an angle on what they want. So look where this sextile is falling in your chart. Look where you can work it. Look at what you would like to pull out of the bag here. This is quite a magical aspect in many ways. It's followed, of course, on Thursday, though, by a Sun-Jupiter square. Now, the Sun is in Pisces at the moment, so it is Jupiter ruled. So there's a tendency here to exaggerate, to say we can, deliver a lot more than we realistically can. Also, this is the classic big things up, go over your own borders, not know when to stop. Pisces is emotional, so this could be an outpouring of emotion in some ways as well, possibility there. Getting swept away by things. So it's very important, I think, that we've got that Sun-Pluto aspect in the background there, because that element of knowing others is also knowing yourself. And even though it's tempting sometimes to go a little bit further, try and curb yourself, try and base your decisions on what you know realistically. Pluto Capricorn, what is the real the real level here of what you can really achieve. Don't promise more than you can deliver would be my advice, because what we see on Thursday as well, which is nice, is we have that Mars in Taurus, which is very slow. It's a slow move in Mars. Plod, plod, plod. It's it's the bull in the field. It's in its furrow. It's going straight up that track. It isn't going to take a step out of that line it's on. There's that determination with, steely determination with Mars in Taurus, to plod, plod, plod and get there, determined to get things done. And then it's trine Saturn, and Saturn exalts Mars. So this is very, very productive, and the Sun is also trine the North Node on Thursday. So yeah, keep going, there is that sense as well with the Sun trine the North Node of growing confidence in your own ability to get things done, to deliver the goods, but just don't promise more than you can deliver. That's the little catch in this week. Don't get over emotional, don't get swept away by things. On Friday we have then the Sun Mercury conjunction. I talked about that last week. When Mercury is conjunct the Sun, it's in Cazimi. So I think a lot of ideas that are non-productive, a lot of that faffing around is going to end actually on Friday. There's much more focus suddenly there. It becomes much more clear which ideas you can run with, what is really important here. There's a sort of sifting out takes place here as Mercury comes into the heart of the Sun. It's like, where is my special interest? What's really here that I can use or is useful, or I can develop, or I can, positive affirmations on Friday. This is the day for them. The Sun conjunct with Mercury there and trine the North Node, Mercury in Pisces as well. Turning that sensitivity towards yourself, positive affirmations, speak your truth, speak it wisely, and some things keep to yourself, because there's something quite secretive as well in the Sun Mercury conjunction. We see this in Horary astrology, where somebody hasn't got all the facts that can be shown by the Sun Mercury closely conjunct. It's things hidden from view. It's only the truth, really. But it's a great day, because we've had, of course, already one Mercury Jupiter square. We've got another one on Saturday, and that is maybe a sign of the times in a way. This sort of total information overload. That the amount of data that our brain is suddenly having to deal with compared to 20 or 30 years ago. It's phenomenal, the amount of just that constant stream that's coming at us, that data overload. So that's still there, but it's followed on Saturday by Mercury sextile Pluto. So again, I think one of the main themes this week is knowing yourself, staying with your truth, and that psychological sort of skill that we can have of affirming what we need, what's good, and parking things that are not productive, that are not going to help us in our growth, because Mercury as well is going to be trine in the North Node this week. So this is a great week. So it's about how the main themes in a way is that confidence and slowly going towards achieving your goals, keeping your eye on the ball, Pluto Capricorn. But it's also learning to deal practically with a lot of data, with big ideas. So keep it real, keep going, and enjoy the week. Thanks for listening. Bye.